What's good, YouTube? Jabbar back with Abdul Aesthetics, man. We out here, Gold's Gym, and today we're going to talk about how to do a front squat, which is my favorite form of squat, because back squats are overrated. You know, front squats give you more of a challenge, and it targets your quads a lot more than your back squat. So I'm going to show you 3 different ways to do a front squat.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the red subscribe button right here. Click that. Also click the bell that comes up so you can get all my notifications as soon as I upload them. I mean, why not? It's like the best thing since, like, what? Sliced bread? Who doesn't like bread?
Alright, so the first way is obviously the easiest way. For me, it may be more challenging for you because we're all different, but anyways, is to use more of your shoulders. What I like to do is, if you come closer, you can see where the bar starts to change in texture. Like right here is where it starts to change in texture. I use this as my, starting ground. I'll put my left shoulder on or right shoulder, and then I'll just copy with the opposite shoulder. Bring my hands in, and with this form, you want to get under the bar. You don't want to stay here. You want to get under the bar, and you want to use your hands as protection. Doesn't really matter where you put your hands at. This may feel comfortable. This may feel comfortable. Just, trial and error. So put your hands here. Get a good grip under the bar. Oop, slide over and come up. And when you lift up, the bar may be a little bit uneven, so you level it up yourself. And okay, like a traditional squat, keep your arms straight. Go down. That's one. Realistically, your hands are only there to keep the bar from rolling too far back or too far forward, because you should be able to do it like this. Now it's the second way. Okay. The second way is, you can do it this way. A lot of CrossFitters and weightlifters do it this way. I wouldn't recommend it because it really puts a lot of tension on your on your wrist. It's basically the same way, but instead of your arms being across, your arms go under, like this. And you kind of bend. See, that's really uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
You kind of bend, you can see like the muscles in my wrist are like bending back. But what you want to do is you want to get under it like this. You can put your thumbs on it if you want. Same way. Back up. Go down. Now, with that way, why I wouldn't recommend it, 1, because it puts too much tension on your wrist, and 2, as you go down, it gives you the illusion of the weight being a lot heavier than it actually is. Like this 135 felt like 225, and I guess the only benefit is when you got to bail out, you can just throw the weight forward and you'll be straight. Whereas this way, you got to let it go. So on to the third. Let's go. All right, and the third way, which is probably your safest bet, especially if you're a beginner and the bar and the weight is too heavy, and your shoulders, because if you don't have strong enough, shoulders or big enough shoulders, you're gonna feel it a lot more on your shoulders. Your shoulders are really there, the same as your fingers and your hands, just to keep the bar from going back on your neck. So anyway, the safest way, and the third way, is to get you a traditional wrist wrap that's used for deadlifting and shit like that. You want to wrap it around. Basically treat the bar as you treat your wrist, and get it in there. I'm gonna fast forward through all this shit. All right, so it's basically like this. Bring your arms around, or hands, I'm sorry. Bring your hands around, get the weight right on your shoulder, and you basically pull it up. See, this feels light. It's the easiest way to do it and the safest way to do it, like I said. So basically, because you can basically pull the weight up with the straps if needed. So, leg stationary, go down, come up. And of course, you don't want to do too much weight at one time, because you know what happens when you do shit like that. But anyway, man, those are the 3 ways to do a front squat. My favorite form of squat. I can't do the back squat, anymore because of the surgeries I had. You know, I don't know why, it just feels like I'm getting striked in my knee, but that's irrelevant. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time. Peace.